Agent Orange, good evening. How you doing today? Exposed to saludos, respetos. Ah, gracias. Man, this hat is old, but Rosie Guerra, saludos, buenas noches. Welcome. Yeah, it just, William, my boy, buenas noches. Little Len, great to see you. Blessings. I'm doing good. Just a little tired, but great. Thank you. Hope you're doing well today. Darlene, great to see you. Good evening. Oh, that sounds good for your birthday. Breakfast, dinner. I'm glad you had fun. Yeah, happy late birthday. Oh, my word, William, you see all my Giants hats? Got a gang of them. How's everybody's day been? I put up a video on the reactions. It's one of the backup videos going on there, right? It's because I want to react to something the homie Luis said, right? And You guys know I'm not too good at internet, but I finally found the full article, and it's long, so I have to like minimize it, to not make it boring on you. Nick, saludos, and it's funny. It's funny how small the world is. He sent it to me, and on the cover it said something about the four letters, and once getting into it, it's wrong. It happened here in Culiacan. Yeah, I need to get better at shorts. Every time I get to a short, I get stuck for some reason. Gracias, Nick. Yeah, I'm good. Just tired. Been uphill in the mountains, man, since like 6 in the morning, something like that. 5. Nick, muy buenas noches. 506 Gangster. Gracias igualmente. I send my utmost saludos y respetos. You're still right here in the Terre. Triple A, great to see you. Good, good. Thank you, God. Haha. No, Darlene, I've never seen nothing weird like that. And the whole time I go uphill, I never see nothing like that. Rose, good night. Yeah, I know. That's what we never really think about, right? Our jefitas, our family. It's hot today. Triple A, real hot. I could only, little Len, it's my pleasure, and I could only do legs. Legs, and when it comes to arms, I could do some, but it becomes an issue after a while because of my heart. But I be trying. I never give up, I'll tell you that much. Wo de la O, saludos, buenas noches, el chupacabra, Arturo, great to see you, buenas noches. Yeah, agent, it's a real good article. It's a trip. It was talked about here in Culiacan, man, for a long time. Dude was a hog, sincerely he was. But I'm gonna put it out early tomorrow. Manuel, buenas noches. Everything good on my end. How you doing? Gracias, Arturo, for that. Mencho's family's taking over. Oh, I believe Agent Orange. There's animals like that out there. But they've just been around so long. If they don't want you to see them, you won't see them. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got a gun. I second that. Mothman, no. I've never seen nothing. Good, that makes sense. Yeah, I think so too, Agent. The only time I didn't see anything, I just got a weird feeling, right? You guys ever get that feeling when your skin, it's like we went in this, it's like a cave, but it's made of cal, and you have to start off, on your stomach. In the middle, it has a tragaluz, which is basically the sun comes in, right? And I did point, right? I was the first one in there, and for some reason, I felt real uncomfortable the whole time we were going up in there. Little then, thank you. No, I need to start drinking protein shakes, and I need to step it up. It's just, I can't force my heart, my head. The problem in my head gets me lightheaded, and I start stuttering, and then I start dragging my foot to walk, and so I gotta be careful. The news are not truthful. 506 gangster. Oh, I know. It was the first day, and it's pretty much it. Yeah, Nick, that was the only time, that I actually felt uncomfortable. Most of all, from West Virginia. Rondo, buenas noches. Yeah, Cantana, he's he's doing his thing. Believe me, you know, he's just doing it from here out. But yeah, he stays a lot in the shadows. Hotbed of activities. The Gavas were here for them timeshare scams. Ha. Yeah, I can imagine. Mike, great to see you. S1, great to see you, my boy. La Whispering and Juaritos in El Paso too. Yeah, this cave, you can literally see it from Culiacan, right? They say that at a certain time, someone walks out of it and stands outside of it. I never seen it, but that's probably why I felt like that when we walked in there. Right. Underground raids. Yeah, definitely, William. Yeah, little then I know. I have to know how to stop. Yeah, I'm getting better though at it, little Len, you know. I used to, even if I feel bad, I kept pushing myself and pushing myself. Now it's like I'm starting to learn, you know, what's going on. Yes, Rose. Yeah, which I believe it to be more true, agent. But yeah, like Doreen had asked, you know, I believe there's Bigfoot as they call it, right? But because it's facts, it existed. Yeah, little them, gracias. Yeah, I try to be more careful on that, you know. I used to force myself, and then the next 5 days I was dying. So now it's just like go into my body says that's it, you know. That's why I don't know if you guys noticed that I've been staying away from hospitals a lot more lately because I've been trying to listen to my body, you know. My boy William, I think they're out there, period, you know. If you think about it, the ocean's big. Did you know Paya from La Loma? Paya? No, he wasn't from La Loma. From Garrity Loma? Harbor Loma. Oh no, I meet him. He wasn't from there. I know Paya from Bakersfield, Lomita, Garrity Loma, and SGV Loma's gang, but from the harbor, nah. A disculpa. She's confirmed Bigfoot are a real thing. Oh, agent, I know Bigfoot is a real thing. It's really an ape that existed. Okay. Yeah, that's probably why I know him. I hit the bay in 2004 at the end. I caught the case and I hit up there. He got out in the inactive thing they had going, right? Thank you, little Len. Yeah, back in the days, we always push ourselves and then little by little you start picking it up, you know? But my house says Charlie. Excuse me. 100 J Maldonado. Salud, respetos. Yeah, exposed Suf. He got kicked out to the linea. I was at Corcoran at that time. when they were doing that 5 year inactive thing from the Bay. Would he help us? Yeah, a lot of them got kicked out, and they got shipped out to all the 180s, Salinas, Tehachapi 180s, um, High Desert, and in 2005, the Pili says if they're getting kicked out and not inactive, boogie on them, you know? All right, 506, enjoy yourself. Thank you for stopping in. Yeah, yeah, exposed to they. That's exactly around the time they got out, 2003, four, and then 2005. They said if they're signing that chrono on inactive, get them. Runners pleb, great to see you. Saludos. Thank you for that. I highly appreciate you. Okay, William, I will let her know. I actually talked to my jefita. I told her the Orleans got sent back, so they're keeping an eye on it. You know, my niece is there, literally there. So from the oldest video, runners plug, 100%. The Queenies, they had the full power. You know, Manchu started as just a normal sicario. You know, then he married their sister. Then he went with El Lobo, and when they started their thing was when they killed Nacho Coronel's son. That's when they started off as Los Matacetas, because they were under Nacho Coronel. Yeah, agent, pretty much, because you got 72 hours to get off them yards. So hell yeah, El Azul, that was a big boy right there. That was real cool, like real cool with his son. He was out here. His son was a pretty firme individual. Yeah, William, that's Popeye. Saludos. Muchas gracias for that. I highly appreciate you. Oh, runner's plug. The four letters are so big. There, a lot of people don't even have an idea. Gino, buenas noches. Everything's good. How you been today? No, William, that can't be. It's like the pili dopey from Tortilla Flats. Man, he didn't have a choice, right? It was a riot. He got shot. He got paralyzed, so he had to be in Vacaville, right, for the problems he was going through getting shot. He wasn't even an older vato, but they ended up putting him in the shell over it. Excuse me. Uh, okay, runner's plug. Let me see if I could remember what my niece sent it to me. ¿Cómo está el clima? Today is hot. It's real hot. Oh, crush. Buenas noches, saludos y respetos. Eric, buenas noches. See if I could do this. Okay, there it is. Runner's plug. That's it right there. I don't know if you could see it. Yeah, I want to touch on Monshomo. Eric, for sure. You forget. Figure out why your walk put you back in the hospital. Yeah. When I met him, I was there in Vacaville. I was on the same compa. Vacaville is like tears, right? Mm. And when I seen he had M on him, I ran a make on him, and everything was good. I know I sound scandalous, but I had to run a make on him to see where he was at, right? But it came back that at that time he was still considered bueno, right? But shortly after I left there, he couldn't get off the medical facility, so he got labeled no good just because of that. And he actually took the bullets for one of his brothers, in a riot. 72 hours water fast. Hope you're feeling okay, bro. I've been looking at it. I haven't dared to do it though, Gino, honestly. Mochomo, he had a lot of power. I'll say this, I don't know why Chapo would do that to him. Everyone is trying to make moves. Yup, Triple A. Rolling R, it's great to see you. ¿Qué ondas, primo? Hope you're doing good. Javier, gracias. Theo Lacey facility in Santana. Robert Mescu. Point him out to me. Por favor, Javier. Young 6060, saludos. Holmstein, fasting to be able to control the flesh. I agree with that, Gino. Jimbo, saludos. Great to see you. Curry, saludos. Point him out to me, but I want to say something con todo respeto. The stories on who I'm speaking on. I put pictures, and I don't mean no disrespect to the neighborhood, to families. I put pictures of, for example, the Pilis from that area or the Camarada, so you don't have to see my ugly mug, right? And that's the only thing, my utmost respects to neighborhoods. I don't mean to disrespect by it, but if so, do point out and I'll take them off, for sure. But please don't take it as I'm trying to cross up things. It's just so it makes sense of who I'm speaking about in the area. Economy fuck in all California. Yeah, everywhere. 2,500 a month, damn. Okay, Javier, thank you. Yeah, just let me know. Someone asked me for I show pictures on Lalo, right? And I put pictures of the homies from Tortilla Flats, and it turned out to be a Cefito, so I redid them and took it out. So just do let me know, and con mucho gusto. All right, Runner's Plug, thank you. Gino Lancaster, well, at least when I was there, had 2-2. Yeah, gracias, Javier. Yeah, Lancaster, when I was, had 2-2, two good yards, two bad yards. Holmes team. Yeah, I'm just trying to make sense of what I'm speaking, but again, what I'm speaking on is what words are being put out. The pictures is just to, I feel like I'm being disrespectful whenever I do it, just showing my mascara, is, I'd rather just put pictures that have to do with what I'm speaking on. The chemo's going. Monday I got the next one, and then I got one more after that. So thank you God, I'm over there. You got court Tuesday, and hope everything goes well. Yeah, Gino, there's no fools that do that. That tells you alone. There's never need for that. If you actually been in a place, there's no room for that. Yeah, Javier, that's true. They take yeah, they go down a lot. For example, if a terreno right now is a normal size one, 180, they could go down pretty much, 70, 80. Thank you, Popeye. Yeah, do hit the likes, por favor. Uh, Through email, we have Discord, Instagram, Crush. I don't know which one works better with you. But yeah, Javier, that's the best business in Mexico. Terrenos, you just get them, board them up, sit on them a year and 2 years, and double your feria, triple it. Thank you, Popeye. The IG is the same as the channel, and every video in the description, it has the link straight to the IG. Crush. Okay, Crush. I'll be looking into it. Gracias. Thank you, Agent. Yeah, that's my email too, right there. Yeah, that's good money right now, Javier. That's real good money. But yeah, right now is when to look for some, like Jalisco. You'll find in Colima, Nayarit, that everything went down, that I would recommend you getting them in them states. Tijuana, man, I had so many offers to go out to Tijuana and plant flag there, and I was like, hell no, I'm straight off Tijuana. Giga, buenas noches, great to see you. Everything's good. Hope everything is well with you and family. Ah, I don't know, Eric. That's a question. Even if I knew, I couldn't answer. You know what I mean? But to everyone on Sunday, I'm gonna put out the story on Güero and the unnamed story. Just a heads up, you know. Oh yeah, runner's plug. But we never ever seen eye to eye. I don't think we would ever, you know. Nah, Rose, it ain't right. It should not be done. Bam Bam, great to see you. Muy buenas noches, homie. Okay, Javier. Yeah, Michoacan's beautiful, Javier, but why I don't say Michoacan is because the lands are cheap right now. I guarantee you that, but the war never stops there, you know? Telling you, my Jefita's family's from there, you know? Hey, agent, I think you might soon have to put me up on game how to do everything from the cell phone, because this dinosaur computers in the last days, I believe, you know, the screen goes, but it's old. My sister sent it to me 2019. It's one of them Max or something like that, but it's in the last. Yeah, yeah, but no, Rose, that should never happen. You know, that those are trash behaviors, straight up. Huh. Yeah, that's the thing about Tijuana, Javier. Everybody's in there. You got, you got Los Beltranes, Cuatro Letras, Arellanos, Sinaloa. You got all the factions breaking off from Sinaloa, like Rusos, Caiman. you know, and that's because that's where the money's at, you know. Yeah, Eric, I announced it. I'm gonna be doing a live from here to Sunday because I got chemo Monday. Yeah, bam, bam. Mine is just old. Someone programmed it so I was able to still use it, right? But it's a 2019 or something like that. All right, agent. Thank you. Oh yeah, bam, bam. Why am I so dumb with internet stuff, technology? You know, I always consider myself to learn fast, but I went one time to Tamaulipas, and that one time was enough. If you go back in my playlist, I put it out there, and Tamaulipas is a whole different animal, you know. Yeah, William, over there, over here, they want. I looked at some and 18, 19, 20,000, you know. Excuse me. Yeah, but Tamaulipas, bro, is different. John Doe, Q, my boy, great to see you. Roses, man, on Discord the other day, I was going to show you what a normal day looks like walking through, through Culiacan, right? And what you see on the streets. And then I said, no, I'm not going to do that, you know. But like always say, you know, what you guys hear is nothing, you know, than people. Oh, me too, Eric. You should use the light. See if it makes a difference for the lives. This light, AAA, is it better? Okay, agent. I think I just have too many things going up at once, you know? Like my house, stay useful here in the ranch. You know, I'm trying to help my niece as much as I can to meet her goal. And every time I try to get into it, I end up in the hospital. But, you know, okay, Gino, hope you rest well. Thank you for stopping in. Send my love and prayers to your family. Okay. I got yeah, I gotta get that thing. Agents only like $600. The equalizer for the mic. I have it literally right there all waiting. But I'm gonna pull it out. You might be right. Thank you, Giga. Yeah, and there's a lot of that, Giga. I'll be straight with you. There's a lot of pilis and homies in Mexico that they won't want to hear nothing no more about what the Sureño movement's about. Yeah, sometimes, Rose, I ask my niece, hey, mija, how do I do this? And she looks at me like, you serious? And I go, don't look at me like that. It's common sense to this generation, but to me, it's like, I remember I went in when we were barely getting them beepers, them pagers, whatever. Yeah, I agree, Triple A. Henry, buenas noches, great to see you. When was it? Oh, yesterday after the live, I was speaking with my jefita, and she was even yelling at me like, add the call to this person. Ama miss me with that. I don't know how to do that. You do it. Oh, that good. There's a little rancho like 20 minutes away, Eric. It's called Capumal, right here in Culiacan. And they have they have some bomb tortillas. Yeah, Rose, my mom. She was already upset because I wasn't yelling at her because I would never ever do that, right? You guys ever talk to my mom? I would never disrespect my mom, right? Never have, never will. But she got real sick again yesterday. She ended up in the hospital, and she had 200 in her blood pressure and 300 on her sugar. And according to her, they had put her already on medicines, right? And my niece Anna went with her yesterday, and the doctor yelled at her because she lied to us. She don't like the medicine, so she wasn't taking it regardless. And I told her, man, you yelling at me because I walk out of hospitals, because this, and that, and look at you. I don't even know what I'm gonna eat tonight, Rose. I'll be honest. Nieska break. All right, bam, bam, enjoy. Orale, canal. I'm going to take a break from the holiday. All right, Javier. Muchas gracias de nuevo for your understanding, and I'll take care of it. If anything, I'll leave a comment on there to you said the 13 something. I'll take care of it. I dispensa. I'm a sherm head these days. You too, and many blessings to you and family. Old iPhone 7, can't figure it out. Yeah, Rose, it is. That's why I was upset, cause but I was just telling her like, mamá, si usted no se cuida, ¿quién la va a cuidar? I know it sounds bad, from a son saying if you don't take care of yourself, who's gonna do it? You know, and I'm always real upfront with my words. That's one of my biggest problems. And I told her like, when I asked you about the medicine, you lying to me. You don't do nothing to me. You're affecting yourself. And number one rule is, F everybody, stay on yourself. I've always told her, whenever I see her here, it's like, oh, your brother this, your sister this, or your son this. I tell her, Mom, I don't want to hear about so and so, so and so. My relationship is mine and yours, and stay on yourself. But yeah, I know it's real dangerous. She was bad. I don't know. I'll be honest, William. I think they're hurting. As a matter of fact, let me see. You guys can see some of them right there. Look, you see where the stereo's at by the fan. That whole slit right there. That's all medicine. And then I got a box on there. Where? Which way? The red box is full of medicine. So I don't know. Sorry on the mess. That's where my niece sat down to do her work, because she has to say keep an eye on the dummy. Flip phones. Yeah, I agree with that. Phones take too much. Man, that was able to get in good with them. You can't take that from Popeye, from Logan. Sorry about the mess, everyone. I've been uphill all day. Yeah, William, definitely. Yeah, Eric, I know. It's because I left since real early. But believe me, I wake up 5:30, 6, and I'm cleaning the whole house. Yeah, I know, Roses. I left first thing in the morning. That's why, some primos came, and when we were kids, when my grandpa was alive, he would take us up to this field, literally up there. It used to be a caña field, sugar cane, and there's a little house up there. So they wanted to go up there and just spend the day. It's still a field, but it's not a sugar cane field no more. But anyways, that little house is still up there, and we're just there, just remembering my abuelo, you could say. Yeah, sorry, Rose, for my mess. I gotta get to it. 6 year olds in the dark. Oh yeah, man. Phones are dangerous right now, literally. Oh, I do have a mess, believe me, my boy. I still have that sickness from prison. I have to, like right here, I have pencils and stuff, and I know how they should go, you know. I'm sick in the head. That's all it is, you know. I'm sick. No cerveza. I don't drink, Eric. Oh, nah, my boy. I don't do that, but you know, I do have to have my bed. I have to clean my headset, basically dust everything, sweep, mop, and then before I go to sleep, I gotta leave that kitchen clean. I have a problem. I really do, and I know it's from prison, so yeah, bro. Yeah, my boy S1 is a habit, you know. Yeah, but today was a good day, everyone. We were up there and they were making fun of me. It was like what, seven, 8, somewhere there, or maybe younger. But my abuelo told me, "Hey, Chino, vamos," and told my grandma, "Hey, Lila, I'm gonna take him up to cut some sugar cane, right?" And I knew how my grandpa was, so I stood there and I watched what he did. And he used to grab a whole bunch of sugar cane and just machete it right from the bottom. So me being a dumb but you know, I did the same. I took my shirt off and I started grabbing 2, 3, and then after a while, my whole thing right here, everything was chewed up because of the sugar cane, the leaf, and I still got my butt whooped from my grandpa because I didn't do it right for having my undershirt inside out. The little upset bro said she didn't fold it inside. Oh, I love him, William. I love him just like that. You know, you cut it and then you just boom, peel it and just go to town on it. You know, after the feds, after the feds here in Mexico, I'll be straight. Is Daryl was the number one spot. No one could take that from him, and you guys know I hold no love for that individual. But Daryl, Sapo, and then Evil. At least when I got here, you know, because peanut butter wasn't around no more, and there was a bunch coming out barely, you know. Beto, great to see you. Buenas noches. Gracias. Q, gracias. Do hit the like, por favor, to go inside out. Yeah, rose is so delicious. It is sweet, but it's good. Smiley from Maravilla. I know a couple Smileys. I know Smiley from Maravilla Ford, from Bent Maravilla, and where was this homie? He was Bullet's cousin. I think he was from Mariana Maravilla, if I'm not mistaken. Because Bullet was from Mariana. Dorlin, yeah. There ain't nothing like a sugar cane, fresh cut and peeled. Toasting rose. Put it in your coffee. Nah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know Smiley from Mariana. He's Bullet's cousin. Bullet was a good dude too. You know him, Darlene? He's a good individual. Last I seen him was in '02, I believe. Yeah, '02. That 2002. Little Len, gracias. I appreciate your wishes from the heart. Yeah, I'm trying to get in vitamins. They actually recommended three of them that supposedly are going to help me protect from all that medicine, you know? So I'm looking into them. But I appreciate it. CNH. He's your cousin? Oh, wow. Small world. Oh, wow. A real small world. Yeah, he's a good homie. Like I said last time I seen him, it's been a while, but man, what a small world. I'm telling you, that world is so small. A plaza is, city. It could be a city. It could be a state. I know I shouldn't say it like that, but you guys know I want like to be honest with you. A plaza is one you pay the government here. You pay the government to work in a plaza. For example, let's just say Frisco, right? I pay the government to be the only person working in Frisco. And me and my people are the only ones allowed in Frisco. So that's my plaza, San Francisco. It's what happens all over Mexico. Everything's paid. You know, that's why when they do something like, for example, with the Mencho, agreements are broken. They went back on the word that they got paid for. It's basically a territory, right? Tony Tormenta, yeah, I heard about him. Robin, you know, tienen minas de oro. Yeah, they do. He's an only child. That I couldn't really answer you. I remember him. You know, Bullet from Mariana too, Darlene. Go work out. I will do some sets for you. All right, little Len, muchas gracias. And I hope you have a great workout. Thank you for stopping in. And as always, I hope you and family are in God's best love and care. French toast. Yeah, when I met him, Darlene, is when I got kicked out to the 180 yard right there to Atrophy, right? And I didn't last too long because they told on me. Yeah, I know. Hash browns. Gracias, Agent Orange. Yeah, that's the reaction channel, everyone. Frosted Flakes. Oh, you aterrizando, bajando avión. Oh, I love it. Runner's plug. I love aguachile. Yeah, he does, Darlene. Yeah, it sounds like the munchies. Yeah, he has a lot to do. Camarones a la diabla, runner's plug. I'm not really too much of a fan, you know. I'd rather have some camarones a la cucaracha and fried you. There's a lot of homies here. Chicano. There's homies here and pretty much from everywhere. Harbor area, from OC. Man, there's a lot of camaradas out here. Torta pounder. No, I don't. I don't smoke weed. Fuck, they don't cook today. Yeah, la cucaracha, they're fried. They're good. Man, you guys are hitting me upside the head. You guys, since the other day, I've been feeling for camarones. Yeah, I ate tattoos, both of them, bullet and smiley. There's, I ran into homies from Azusa and Nayarit. What was this homie's name? He's a bad artist too. He's tall, moreno. What? Weasel? Was it Weasel? Yeah, I believe it was Weasel. He's tall, moreno. He's real good at art. He was from Azusa, and then Little Ricky or something like that. He was on the street. Cuba. He will come in the Pinta to visit the homie. What was his vato's name, man? Man, I met him in passing. Cuba. He was in Ensenada. Darky was a darky. Negro, I forgot. Do forgive me, but he was a homie that he was from Azusa. He was living right there in Ensenada. Ah, Pache, that's the guy that tattooed. Yeah, you're right. Oh, catering. Man, I always say it, that this world or that world with prison and gangs is such small. Oh, really? What year did this happen, Q? I met, I met Gremlin here in Culiacan. Gremlin. I used to sport around with Spanx, Sniper, Coco. Mm, what was this fool's name? His first name was Pedro. There's a few homies from all around COVID. Ah, that's sad to hear. Dispensa to hear that, Q. But there's quite a few homies from OC. Anaheim the most, to be sincere. Yeah, agent, I know, huh? Man, he sure had it right. Yeah, agreed. 100%. Yeah, from Santana Gremlin was from there. Pablo was from there. Um, it was mostly Anaheim, Santana, the ones homies out here. Spanky got killed. Sniper, I don't know where he went. Cutting it bad. Who was the one that was cutting it bad? Man, there's been so many around the time of Caro. I think it was El Padrino doing it on purpose, you know. A few? Oh, really? Chicano, I'm telling you, this world's so small. Yeah, Spank from Anaheim. He had a middle finger on the side of his head. Yeah, that fool's the one that picked me up in Nogales, right there in Nogales. If you ain't home out there. No, William, you shouldn't, you know. But with these new rules and regulations from them individuals, you never know, you know. Okay, well, yeah, Spanx picked me up in Nogales. We drove to Ensenada, Rosarito, Tijuas, um, Sonora, then down here. Yeah, Chicano, that's him. He's he was a cool individual, you know. Nah, I remember agent in my story. That's where I got tested and I got put in zapatos and got stomped in. And later on, it was just a test from evil. But yeah, we pretty much moved with no problem. Nah, you ain't making feria, William. Carne asada. You're not making feria. You get paid what a peon gets paid out here. For example, when we were there, everything that was opening up, coming in, was going straight to them. They would pay us 2,000 pesos a week, which is basically 100 bucks a week, and it was just for food. And like I said before, you had to have a lot of heart for the movement, cause to make feria, it wasn't it. Okay, flu fam, that's great. I had a little cousin from Merced. He ended up catching live though when he was 16, 16, 17, I believe. Salvador Park. Oh, sorry to hear that, Eric. What's up? Tacos, breakfast. Great to see you. Buenas noches. If you can go back and talk to the 18-year-old man to mind my business, to simply mind my business. But I would have to go back further than that, because I got arrested at 16. So, yeah, Willie and I agree with that. Yeah, big spanks. Yeah, yeah, he was a good dude. I actually tattooed on him. I put Anaheim across his whole back. Collaged in the letters. Yeah, we did. Agent, but they belong to Mike from Norwalk, and Güero was out here right there in Ensenada. Yeah, yeah, me too, Eric. I will never forget Crook from Alley Boys, man. Big nose ass fool, man. West Side Alley Boys? Mm, nah, Eric. Just Alley Boys in Santana. But anyways, everyone, I'm gonna let you rest. Thank you for stopping in and giving me some time. I already held you an hour and a half again today. Them days, our lives are, man, I just enjoy conversating with everyone. Gracias. But I really gotta take a playa, get that sun off, you know, and then eat something. Rose, been an hour and a half, and I do want to come back in tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday. I don't want to bore you guys with me. Yeah, I'm going to AAA, try that live for sure. Yeah, it's when first thing I gotta shake the dirt and hit the playa, rinse off, and then I want to eat something. Again, my boy S1, I apologize. Last night I was dealing with moms, but I love you, bro. Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be on the reaction channel, and hopefully here pretty soon. Agent Orange and myself are gonna be doing some lives together. So you too, Rose. Hope you rest well. As you know, my full love and prayers to you and family. Yeah, I gotta eat. All I have in my stomach is naranjas, lychees. Triple A, buenas noches. Thank you. Spanx. Let me see. Arturo, muy buenas noches. Chicano, muy buenas noches. Eric, que descanses. William, my boy. Always send my love and food to you. Tacos and breakfast, muy buenas noches. Flu fam, buenas noches. Cubo, hope you rest well, muy buenas noches. Torta Pounder, muy buenas noches. Runner's Flag, thank you for that. Hope you rest well, buenas noches. Nick, muy buenas noches. If I missed anybody, do excuse me. Brian, thank you. That means a lot. A lot, a lot. Thank you. My prayers go out to you and family. Thank you, the church, for me, please. Well, everyone, hope you rest well. Thank you again. Till tomorrow, same time. Rest well.